Hi Capricorn, welcome to your September 2024 Love and Relationships Tarot forecast. My name is Amy, I'm the owner of Looking Glass Tarot. I'm going to do a deep dive into the current and potential future energies between you and the person on your mind for the month of September. If you would like to book a personal reading, you should find all my information at the top of the page of whatever social media platform you're watching this on. With that being said, I do recommend you watch this on my YouTube channel, as then you can watch it in landscape mode for a better viewing experience. And if you appreciate what I do and would like to show your gratitude for the content that I put out, you may also buy me a coffee, and there should be a link on whatever homepage or whatever platform you're watching this on as well. Okay, all right, let's get started. Okay, Capricorn. So, your oracles. This one is someone who feels like they are not being heard. So, I don't know if you need to work more on your communication. Maybe it's not possible. Maybe you're blocked. Or maybe you guys are just like it's a miss at the moment. But this is someone who definitely feels like they're not being heard. But see there, she does have a tool. There is a way. She's just not using the tool, or not thinking of it, or it's inadequate. So yeah, there's something there about needing to work on your communication or get some kind of message across that you feel like. If you feel like you're not being heard, maybe sit this person down and say, hey, I don't think you're hearing me. These are my needs, or this is what I need to tell you, or yeah. This is saying to do some deep introspection. It's sort of hermit energy. It's about not being afraid to reflect on who you are, where you've been, what you want, if you're happy. Because some people, the booklet, the reading this was saying some people don't like they purposely keep themselves busy and just doing, so they don't have to stop and think, maybe I'm not where I want to be. But it's because this is a love and relationships reading. Sorry, I should add. Is this person that I'm focused on? How do I feel when I'm around them? How do they make me feel? Do they make me feel like a goddess or a god, deserving, worthy, whole? Do I feel seen? Do I feel heard? Do I feel appreciated? Yeah. So maybe asking yourself some of those questions, and if maybe you need to have a conversation about that, maybe that's where you feel like you're not being heard. And this is about taking action and not sitting around and waiting for things to happen. So if you feel like your circumstances aren't where you desire them to be, doing some action, taking some action around it. Like I've repeatedly said, it could be having a difficult conversation. Yeah, it could be deep self-reflection. It could be joining a dating app. I mean, that's not my thing, but for me, I believe on getting your energy right, and then inviting in what it is that you want energetically, by being intentional through your words, your actions, your thoughts, your way of being. So if you are aligned with who you want to be, then you will draw in the people, the situations, the circumstances, the health, the relationships. Be the person that you want to attract. If you want someone with good self-esteem, you better believe you better work on your self-esteem by doing things that make you feel proud of yourself. But by doing the work on yourself, by being of service to yourself and to others, by looking after yourself, by being there for being there for your friends, by putting your all into your work. Yeah. So, and of course, there's a right way and a wrong way to go about these things, and that's where you need to practice discernment and self-judgment. Okay. So I'm going to start off by looking at the energy, the potential current energy, and how it could play out by using my Lenormand cards throughout the month of September. Okay, so I have to know what this ship is moving towards, and I have to know what she is looking at. It's a letter. Okay. All right. Can you guys see this? Just gonna put that up there, like this. Okay. All right. So your theme is protection. Could be self-protection. This could also be a male who's a little older. So either you, if you identify as more of a masculine energy, or if there is this other person that this reading is focused upon is a masculine energy. It could be a day older, a month older, or they could just be an old soul. This is also a card of protection. So looking at the pips, we do have approaching pleasure, Capricorn. So I do wonder if you are going to be able to partake in some kind of pleasurable activity with the person on your mind. But just looking here, it looks like the female in both these examples is looking towards the male, and he doesn't seem to notice or see her. He seems turned away. What is he focused on? Let's see. Some kind of argument. It could be that you guys are getting hot and heavy, or it could be an argument. Maybe all this masculine energy wants is physical, or maybe he wants to fight and argue with you. Yeah. Maybe he's focused on more of the sexual component of your relationship, or the fact that all you guys seem to do is fight. But anyway, there's a message coming in, maybe from this masculine energy for the female, which is leading to the ending of some chapter, but that is leading to communication. So, and there could be some travel involved as well. And this is messaging, so like text, email, DM. Yeah, so I would expect communication. I would expect perhaps maybe you guys might get into it, like either get hot and heavy physically or get into some kind of argument, or maybe both. And then this looks like sort of moving forward. Maybe I wonder if you guys work through some things too. Maybe it's sort of this heated debate, but it actually ends up being quite productive and fruitful, and you do sort of come to some kind of resolution. And maybe it's been building for a while. Okay, Capricorn. All right, so I'm going to look at the current energy between you and the person on your mind. This is the person on your mind, says you. And then we'll do how it may play out over the month of September. So this is how the person on your mind is thinking of you. This is how you are thinking of them. This is how they are feeling towards you. This is how you're feeling towards them. This is their intentions towards you currently, your current intentions towards them. And this is how their actions towards you currently, your actions towards them. This is where you meet, and this is hope for the future. And your theme is change. So I would expect some kind of change or communication with this here as your theme. We've got Cancer, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag. This could also be Aries as well. So they're thinking about, first of all, I want to say that you're both very much in each other's minds, because you've both got major cards in each other's minds. You feel like you have to be strong and maybe resolute in how you feel. It's like you feel like you have to be strong in the way that you think about them, because here, whatever they're offering you, it's not enough. So you're like, I have to be strong and say no. Like, I can see that you're offering me something, but I've got to stick up for myself. I've got to be my own advocate. I've got to be in my masculine and stand up for myself, because what they're offering you isn't enough. It's like one little teeny cup. So, but they've got such big feelings for you, and they're thinking of coming to see you. Like, I think traveling to see you. They want to come and visit you. But for some reason, they see where you guys are at the moment as some kind of burden, and it saddens them. It's Five of Cups as their actions towards you. It saddens them, their own behavior, and it could also be potentially making you sad. And you've got Four of Cups, they've got Five of Cups, so you're kind of close to each other in how you're behaving. Like, they're not giving you what you want, and because you're not happy with what they're offering, that's making them unhappy. But I do believe that they're unhappy with themselves as well. They've got big feelings for you, but they're not happy with the fact that if what they want, and it does seem like what they want is you, they know that they've got to accept some kind of responsibility for past actions, or that like the future is going to involve taking on responsibility. But it does look like where you meet, there is the potential for a beautiful new beginning. Like, so there is like a fresh start, and there's infinite possibilities in the future. This is a good card to have for the future. It means there's lots of hope. There's lots of hope. It's just at the moment, it's a bit tricky. It's a bit sticky. So let's see how this could potentially play out over the month of September. So their thoughts towards you, your thoughts towards them, their feelings towards you, your feelings towards them, their intentions, your intentions, how they will act towards you, how you will act towards them, where you guys meet, hope for the future. Okay. I just want to say, Two of Cups is the I love you card, and this is the their feelings for you space. So I do believe they are in love with you, whether they want to admit it or not. They are, and yet in their head space, they are thinking this is painful, or they want to end things, or they want to end some way of being. But this seems like a peace offering. This seems like a peace offering, or they're more focused. Maybe they've got a child and they're focused on the child, and that they are really trying to think about their own future and whether or not to include you in it. It could be, is it you, the child, and them, or you have a child, and that's a factor that they need to consider. Maybe that's the responsibility. They're like, if I want to take you on, I'm also taking on you and your child, and can I do that? Am I willing to take on the responsibility of being with someone that has a child, for example? You are thinking that you guys are a possibility, and you've got big feelings for them as well. Like, they bring you a lot of pleasure, and you can't deny it. But you do intend to stick firm to your boundaries, and you're not taking any action towards them. You're leaving it up to them. You're like, if you want to reach out, you reach out. If you want to do things differently, and yet it does seem that they're still not offering you enough. It's only a page. So that's why you might even not notice it. Maybe you've blocked them, or maybe they try to reach out and you're like, no, it's just not enough. It's actually insulting. So where you meet, it's like there's a need for you guys to start over, but the thing is there's so much potential here. You guys could make each other happy. If they could get over this pain, this painful ending, this breakthrough, you're in each other's hearts. You really are. It's just there's this stubbornness and this unwillingness on their part to give you more than what they feel they can. Maybe they can't give you more at the moment. There's something that's keeping them away from you, and it might be a third party, like their job, distance, travel, their energy levels. They can't commit, and they know they can't because they're still in pain from a previous relationship. They haven't fully healed. That's all I got for you today, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in a live. Maybe I'll get to read for you, do a Zoom reading or a pre-recorded. That would be amazing. Or I'll see you in the comments section of my social media on any of my channels. Otherwise, have a good month. See you guys later. Bye.